I need a bigger one.
No, that's the biggest thing.
Or more? You got another one?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to have another one. This is a little something in the middle. Hello, Coffee Time friends. Are we on? How are y'all? It's late. We're getting a late start. Sometimes we do real good and we have lunch even before we go to church. We have it ready. Sometimes we come straight home with no errands or nothing to have to do. Other times we don't get anything ready and we have places to go right quick. Today's one of those days and we're having beef stew. We done thought this up. We thunk it up before we left. But you may think, well, it's too late for you to start. That'll be for supper, John. But I'm going to show you how we do it, how we roll when we have to. So we have some roast beef left over. Mama's over here right now getting it all warmed up. Well, I guess that's just the center of that onion. What do y'all think? It looks a little weird there, but then when I open it, it looks perfectly fine. Well, it looks weird on camera, but it don't in person. Well, let's just dig that out and forget it. If in doubt, pull it out. I don't know. It looks a little bruised or something. Almost frozen. It gone. Anyway, so we're having beef stew in spite of the time that we're going to use our stack cooker. And it'll cook up in short of nothing. And we'll be eating. And I'm even going to make cornbread. So what do y'all think? Cornbread. I tell you what. That hush puppy poem was mighty good. And I'm thinking I wouldn't care to have some onion. If I have some more sweet onion. Is there more sweet onion?
Yeah.
And some more cornbread like that. And I could even show you maybe a different way to make it today. And it'd be just as good and just as delicious. And all that. If you're wanting to know what I'm doing down here, can y'all see? Hold on a second. Now you can see. Alright, so I'm just going to cut this onion. Just so I can get a good dice on it. Now this is going to be for the beef stew. And this is just going to put a good dice on it. Just like this. And I'm going to do two of them. So we want plenty of onion in our beef stew. Now, this is going to be traditional, very traditional, carrots, onions, beef, and salt, pepper. What else? And potatoes. That's all Mama's going to allow today. I started running my mouth as soon as we get in here. I said, you got any frozen vegetables or any kind of... No, I ain't going to put that mess in there. I'm having traditional beef stew. I guess I was trying to make soup anyway. I don't know what I was trying to do. What was I trying to do, Mama?
I don't know.
Getting here running my mouth telling you what we could do. And you said, no, we won't. She's right, though. We don't normally do that. I do that sometimes. I think, well, do we put this in there? Do we put that in there? Sometimes I have to go out and look at Mama's recipe. Or sometimes I'll ask her, do we do that? What do we put in this meatloaf, Mama? I do it every time I bake beans. I don't know if I just don't feel comfortable, trust myself. But almost every time, I always feel like I've left something out. And I can't get good with it till Mama says, no, you got everything. What else would you want to put in it? Well, Mama, I guess nothing. You've made me feel good about it now, but sometimes I think, don't put something else in there. Show us what you got, Mama.
Oh, a potato.
I think I'm trying to make soup because I thought you was putting celery or something.
No, this is just a plain old.
Normally, we use the good old slow on the stove unless it's a weeknight. But for Sunday, we would usually go old-fashioned low and slow. That's a tiny little onion. But today, we're wanting to eat it with Mom.
Oh, yeah.
We've debated different things we was going to do, but I believe we've talked ourselves out of all of them, haven't we? Thank the good Lord.
Yeah. We're going for the hard stuff, real old country stuff.
We was going to do this. I was going to go out today. We didn't lay nothing out. I told Mom, I said, we won't lay nothing out. We'll go to church, and we'll take off to Corbin. We'll eat out somewhere tomorrow. We ain't done that in a long time. And we'll run and see if they got some flowers at the Lowe's. Well, we talked ourselves out of that. Mama said, do you really want to go to Lowe's this morning? She told me this morning. I said, well, not necessarily. And she said, well, I was just thinking, I might like to have some beef stew and just sit here and rest. We had a hectic, not hectic, just a very busy day, didn't we? Yesterday. Did we come on here with y'all yesterday?
No, I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. It was like bedtime and I went to bed. And then I thought, did we film any coffee time?
No, we had company and we had working and
We had company twice. We had working projects going on. Now look, this is the stack cooker. This is the red one, look. And there's your onions, there's your taters.
cut the carrots up. I don't want them whole.
Here's your onion. And I'm going to give these carrots a rough chop. Don't you go nowhere, carrot. Do y'all love carrots? Now that's one of the vegetables Mama likes. And I can't get her to eat them. And she likes them. We got family, loves carrots. So we eat a lot of carrots here. Do you all eat a lot of carrots? We mix it with different stuff, and then we'll have it for like this, and then we'll have it sometimes just plain. I like it just to cook carrot. We'll do it either way, won't we, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
Canned carrots, fresh carrots. I buy big carrots. We buy these little dippable. We call them the dippable carrots because we often will make y'all's ranch and just dip carrots in it. Dip carrots and Mama, you also dip cauliflower in it a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
So we like all that. I know y'all probably saying we can't see you, John. Hello. Love carrots. Chrissy loves carrots. I think they're healthy for you. They'll come out next week and tell me quit eating carrots, probably. They do that. I don't think something's got to be good for you, and they'll tell me, no, that stuff it'll eat your liver out or something. Don't touch that. Well, you told me last year I could eat it. They changed their mind on what I can and can't eat.
You're going to have to get your cornbread on, boy.
Yes, ma'am. You see how rough it is here. There ain't no playing here. She will eat you alive. Y'all just don't know what all I have to go through. She's strict.
Oh, boy, is she ever.
Oh, she's strict. She'll tell you in a heartbeat, won't she? Get your cornbread. Oh, Lord. I'm getting my carrots on, Mama. You told me to get my carrots on. You think these little fellas just cut themselves? No comment.
No,
What's that mean?
I don't think they'll cut it.
Okay, so stay. I'm gonna need one of them sweet videos, or sweet Pete's, or Texas sweets, or whatever you call them these days. Whatever you kids call them onions. Lots and lots of carrots. Now it takes a minute to get the carrots cooked, but this thing cooks them whether they won't cook it or not. It ain't no argument.
You said not make much, and you've made more than that.
Well,
There's something on the bar, and it's a reflection.
I'm just putting carrots.
That don't look to suit me.
Okay, this one probably don't need to look at it. You look cool for it. I've thought of 1,001 things I want to eat. I wasn't even hungry when I was thinking of it, but I thought, we need to make this and this and this. Spring does that to me. I'm going to throw these away, Mama. Spring does that to me. It makes me want to do all kinds of stuff. I've thought of different plants I want to buy, different stuff, and we got more Jiffy. Y'all remember, I told you we didn't hardly ever use Jiffy. I wasn't lying. Just we've used it twice this week. My mama loved that cornbread. What'd you say about that cornbread, Mama?
I can just eat the cornbread without anything with it.
She said, I love this hush puppy pie.
Hush puppy pie.
This may be the first time we've ever made the same thing in 3 days. But here we go. Here we go. So I'm just going to do a rough dice on this. This is a half of a big old Vidalia or a sweet.
I'm going to go get some green onions because we don't have them more.
I'll run and get them. You have to go down them steps.
I know it now.
Well, you go down them all the time without me even being home. She done got it. She knew if she didn't, I might go get them. And then she thought, nah, I'm just going to go get my own because I really don't want you fooling me. She's serious about it. So you just want to get these diced up, rough dice, folks. Rough dice you an onion. This just happens to be a half of a sweet onion. Half of a sweet. We had a good church service this morning. Hope you did. The sun is so beautiful, but yet it's not too hot. It's just a wonderful, wonderful day out there. I hope you're having an opportunity to get out there and enjoy a little bit of it. This is going to be one box of this Jiffy cornbread muffin mix. You got a big family, you might want to make 2 batches, but it will make a normal sized cone. But it's got sugar in it, we'll put a little more sugar. I think that's empty. Boy, this coffee's good. Snoopy. It's got words. Feeling groovy. Snoopy's feeling groovy. It doesn't matter what order you put the stuff in there in. I have 2 bags of sharp opened. That's a sharp and this is a mild. Oh goodness. I'm gonna put a shake of salt, pink Himalayan, tricolor peppercorn. This is not your average run-of-the-mill cornbread recipe.
That starting to rain.
Is it?
Sprinkle, yeah, look at my glasses. Got
You are speckled.
Yeah. And here's my onions.
We've been having beautiful onions.
I'll wash them for you.
We've been having rain showers off and on. Organic garlic. If you have had trouble with garlic, no, I'm not a doctor. I couldn't eat garlic powder for years. I could eat it my whole life, no problem. Then all of a sudden it made me sick. And I thought, well, I have developed an allergy for garlic, so I didn't eat any garlic for years. And then somebody gave me something, and I mistakenly eat something with garlic powder, soup, and hadn't bothered me. So then I'm wondering, maybe it's just I have to cook it good. So for years I would only eat it in a cooked, boiled. And then, I mean, I'm talking, Mama would try to like put garlic on half of the bread. She'd put up a piece of something to keep it, put a little bit on half and on, and it would still make me sick. And then, somebody said it's something in the garlic. Because then I started eating real garlic, minced garlic, didn't bother me.
Is
They said
that
something.
enough, or do I need to fix a couple more?
Fix a couple more, Stingy.
Oh, wow.
Those are beautiful. Those are Mama's. Look, red and a regular. Anyhow, somebody said, if you can eat garlic and you can't eat garlic powder, it's something in the powder. Well, that made sense to me. So, I found this organic, and I've not had any problems with the organic garlic powder. And boy, it's just like getting a whole new menu back. I can make garlic toast. I can do all kinds of wonderful stuff with the organic. I don't think it would matter the brand. I've got 365, whatever that brand is.
The Southern Secret with the onion and garlic powder.
Southern Secret does not bother me in the least. Never has. When I first tried it, I tried just a little bit of it. Now, it goes in everything we use. I was glad to get it because I could put it on bread. Now I'm using the whites and the greens.
And there's not much, or you can
Other than cheese.
I started saying there ain't much in this bag. There ain't none in this bag.
So if you missed the other nights, hush puppy tone. Here it is. Mama, that may be enough green onion. Without these two, so I might just eat these.
Well, I've got 2 more over here. You can eat 2.
You ain't gonna be cheated on your cornbread.
No.
I'm ready for some soup, beans, and cornbread. But I want regular cornbread for that occasion. I don't know. This cornbread would be good with that.
They go with anything right now.
Be good with cornbread.
Cornbread with
That's
cornbread.
basically what I ate for lunch yesterday was a piece of that cornbread.
It's good.
It's gone. The first batch is gone. We shared it out. Red onion, purple onion.
Well, no, purple ones I planted first. There's a little different.
Are these the ones that we planted from some I bought?
Now, yeah, those plants you got. The purple
The
and
sets.
the white ones, yeah.
Got them at the Save-A-Lot. Just they walked in, there they was. Now remember the other night I told you stir your ingredients up before you add in your milk.
I think you got onions in it.
Well, I think I did, Mom. I wasn't going to admit to it, but now that you caught me. And here, look at this pile of
I
mess.
see. Looks like a garden house in here. I have to clean up after.
So there we have it, the mix. So if you just joined us, it's got Jiffy cornbread mix, muffin mix. You don't have to use that. You can use your plain old cornbread. Just add a little sugar, or you use your Alec cornbread mix. But we got this, so we use it in casseroles. Made up a good batch the other night, didn't it, Mama?
It was really good. Really, really good.
Oh, you hear her saying them words. You know how hard she is to please people. Now, this was a specific amount on that box. 3/4 cup.
Yeah.
Shaky buttermilk, and I need an egg. I ain't making no more cornbread without that egg. Where's that egg confined?
Measuring cup you said you had.
Oh, my farm fresh egg. 3/4 cup of milk. I don't never measure when I'm making cornbread, but I did today and I did the other day. I'm watching. I'm making sure there ain't no hole getting in it. Making sure of that. Now I'm gonna fill around here with this cornbread. I'm fussing for Mama. Mama's tired and I don't want her to have to fuss at me. So I'm gonna fuss at me for her. I'm gonna mess around here with this cornbread half the day. And the meal's gonna be done and we're gonna be
All
sitting
the potatoes take your time.
we're gonna be sitting here wanting cornbread. Now, at first glance, the other night, I thought this wasn't going to be near enough milk. It didn't look like it today either, but Mama says it was good the other night. Good enough. Didn't you? You still think this is good, wet enough, Mom?
Well, that don't look hardly as wet. It's just bad more. Maybe the egg's smaller or something.
So I'll put about a tablespoon more. I don't think you can mess it up. I mean, you can make it real soupy, but add another tablespoon, a splash. I'd probably put 185, 230 milliliters. This looks more like it did the other night. We good with this right here, look. Alright, let's get our hot grease skillet. Hot grease coming through. Hot grease. It's hot grease, folks. That skillet. Now, skillet, you better let loose. Is this the same old one?
Yeah.
Oh, Mama.
It should come loose.
But you know, we are putting cheese and everything else in here. Let me get this turned upside down backwards. That's what you want to hear. That also helps it keep it from sticking. You want to get it off, even when you're going upside down and backwards. This hush puppy pile may become one of our favorites. It's a good run, Mama.
Good run.
Let's take it to the oven. Hot cornbread coming through. And in it goes for 22 minutes. In it goes, folks. Are y'all gonna hang around just to see if this cornbread flips out? Or y'all like, what y'all wanna do? What do y'all wanna do? Blessed Sunday. You're right. You're right, Ethel. I agree. What did Ethel say, Kim? I noticed that also John does what John does. Ethel, that's right. I don't know what else was. It seemed like there might be more to that. Oh, I do too, Deanna. My mama did that too. She loved onion sandwiches. I do too. And I use butter, not oil. Fran, you use butter in your cornbread? I didn't, Deanna. Mama don't like jalapenos.
Here you go.
I'm staying to watch. Thank you, Pam.
Onions.
Oh, look how pretty these green onions are when you grow the little purple onions, but you keep them as green onions. Beautiful. I've never made cornbread with butter instead of oil. I want to see the flip out. I have confidence in you. Thank you, Suzanne. I ain't, because I've had some traumatic cornbread experiences. We want to watch, Lucille says. Oh, I love cornbread. John, say hello to Mama. Shirley Hunter said hello, Mama.
Hello.
Look how pretty Mama is.
Oh, sure. I had my sweater on. It was kind of rainy and cool.
What all did you put in the cornbread? God, I'm late. Betty, let's see, what did I put in there today? So I put a half of a sweet onion diced. I put in 4 or 5 of these green onions.
More than that.
Green and all. The whole thing. More than what Mama said. I put about a cup of loose cheddar cheese. I put a sprinkle of garlic. I put some pink Himalayan salt, some tricolored peppercorns, ground up. I put, what else I put, Mom? Somebody tells. I got maybe an olive put buttermilk and an egg.
Jiffy mix,
Jiffy
egg,
mix,
buttermilk, pepper,
salt,
garlic,
onions,
onions, green and sweet.
I made a hush puppy in a pan. Not fried. It's got plenty of oil in it though, but I didn't necessarily fry. You got the microwave on, Mama?
No. Why?
Is the vegetables done?
I got them in there cooking in the meat so they have that flavor.
Oh, you already emptied them?
Mm-hmm.
So how long did you cook them up there?
I cooked them 10 minutes, but they wasn't soft, but I don't want them mushy.
We got my head start. Now she's got it all in one pot. Show them, Mama. What you doing?
You got a thing over there?
Yeah. Look at that! Look at that!
It's a cook and got the meat, the broth. I'm going to put them back up there.
Yeah, wow, they look good, Mama. That's heavy.
Oh, I've got it on both sides this time.
Chunky.
And we don't like real thicky.
We don't do thick. And some of y'all goes, I do soupy. So put some cornstarch in yours or something, flour. We like ours, everything that's supposed to be soupy, we like it soupy. We like soupy chili, we like soupy soup, and we like soupy beef stew. We like some, as my granny would say, we like something for our cornbread to sop up.
You want that little square plate for your cornbread, or is this something?
Yeah, we probably need it fancy. Put on the dog.
Put on the dog today. We're going to eat out of the skillet.
Well, you know, Mama, just a paper towel. I'll take a paper towel and put my cornbread on.
Oh, here, I don't want you to have to set them out.
Fancy cornbread dishery.
Ooh, sorry about that.
I used to, when I first got these, I made all kinds of one-hit wonder casseroles. You just mix them, but I put them in 4 of these. About the same as a number 9.
Did you put sugar in the cornbread?
I did, but that's out. But I had to get into the rooster.
But, I mean, you didn't tell them the sugar, did you?
Oh, yeah, we put sugar a little bit. Even though the Jiffy got a little sugar, and we don't do sweet cornbread when we're just doing plain cornbread. But you want this to taste kind of like a hush puppy. Little garlic, little onion, a little bit of goodness in there. Now we make a Vidalia cornbread where we put the ringlets in the skillet, put the cornbread on top of it, and it's just sort of Vidalia onion cornbread on top. But I like it diced and put in the batter. I think we're talking about the onions in the bread. Yeah, we're talking about onions in the bread, the Vidalia. That's in the cornbread, Donna. Sending prayers, just lost my hand. Oh, sending prayers for you, Shannon. I want to watch the cornbread flip. So we're going to let you watch. Hi, John and Momma. Good Sunday morning, Sandra Cox.
Making noise.
You make all the noise you need to when you get me some sweet tea. You'll hear no complaints. Real butter too, friend. How much? And does it brown? Now I did see Somebody made cornbread the other day, and I think this would be delicious. She melted a half a stick of butter and poured it over top of that whole pan. No, the whole half, maybe a whole stick.
Oh, that's so good.
That's what I was fixing. You gave me your cup.
Oh, I gave you the wrong one?
When I pick them, I give Mama this one. It's that pretty pink and teal. And I take this one because it's my colors, orange and fall.
I just gave you the first one I filled.
She gave me the first one. See how sweet she is. Well, folks, we ain't got nothing to do but tell Mama jokes. Because we fresh out of entertainment. I've made the cornbread, we've cut and chopped. I know. Y'all are crazy about my chocolate skills. I know yous are because you talk so much about them. Hello from San Antonio, Texas. Hello, Miss Priscilla. How are you? What's that noise, Mom?
Edible in the oven.
I hear a dog horn.
Oven a roaring. It's popping because it's full.
Stephanie, I don't know what's being said, but I agree with you 100%. Stephanie says it's a coffee time with John and Momma. John can do whatever he wants. It's his show. Thank you, Stephanie. Somebody probably saying something. Sometimes people say all kinds of stuff on here. Thank you, Stephanie, though. Hey, Mama Dot says. Let's see if there's a joke in there. What kind of trees don't get planted?
What kind of trees that don't get planted?
Dot, that is wonderful.
What kind of trees?
Mama gonna love this one.
Volunteer trees.
She gonna get it, but she gonna
Volunteer
love
trees.
it. Mama, you can get this one.
Oh, I probably don't because I can't think of what kind.
What kind of trees don't get planted? Paste trees.
Paste trees. Oh, I wouldn't have got that in a title.
I love it though.
That's cute.
Dot, that's so cute. For sure, it can't happen 2 times in a row. Sure, Virginia, it did a little bit, but Mama saved that last time. And it's the same old pan. I'm blaming it on the skillet at this point because the first one, I literally just made that one in the instant of a moment and said, I'm going to whoop up some cornbread. And I didn't have any buttermilk, so I used sweet milk with a little vinegar in it. Hadn't turned into buttermilk right, I guess. I didn't put an egg in it, and it's a little drier.
Crumbly.
And it's crumbly, and it didn't pop out good. I got cranky. Some of y'all said I got cranky. I said, Mama, did I get cranky? You said you always do when your cornbread don't work out. And I just laughed. But I got over it, and then I got to reading comments afterwards, and so I said, John, make cornbread salad out of that mess. And I thought, you know what? I was going to throw it out to the pups. And I thought, you know what? I think I will save that and make cornbread salad. And I did.
And it was good.
It was delicious. We ate it for 2 days. Now, I ain't going to say I'm going to do every cornbread I destroy with that because we may be eating cornbread salad more often. But I will say this. It made a good cornbread salad. If you mess up some cornbread, I recommend go with the salad. Gorgeous day here in San Antonio. Springs is here. Spring is here, Priscilla. It's gorgeous out here too. Even though we get rain showers, it turns back to gorgeous. Hey, John and Momma, got you shared out from San Antonio. Well, thank you. Thank you, Judith. John and Momma, my back is really hurting me, feels like. Labor pains, prayers, please. Oh, Sheila Hensley. Everybody pray for Sheila. She's having terrible back pain. all those onions are going to release moisture as the bread cooks. I reckon a thick batter would make just fine. Okay, good. Good, Aaron. It did fine last time. I just put just a stitch more milk. When you're out of breath, just put a pan in the oven. How steps was that? I think you need to get more steps in. Well, thank you, Pamela McRae. I get out of breath sometimes for stuff, and other times I don't, Pamela. How many steps do I get? So I can't remember. Some walking with us, that would be a journey. Oh, Pam, I ain't gonna walk with y'all because I sure couldn't talk if I can't put cornbread in the oven, could I? Don't ask too much now, Pam. Beautiful purple green, they are, Rose. Are we that far behind? I'm behind. So sorry for your loss. Someone lost someone. Hello from Wyoming. John, I wish you would show a close-up picture of the cross that she uses for hangers.
For what?
They are so neat.
The cross on the door? Is that what they're talking about?
Up there. Oh, I think that is it, Mama, because she said, hey. Sharon Pritchett. I will. But now, Sharon, that ain't what you think it is. No. It ain't what you think. Because, I'll tell you what that is. Somebody sent us that hanger.
Sent the cross.
Sent the cross. And I just stuck it on the hanger. Can you see? That is a hanger behind there. And then that cross just hides the hanger. And we keep that there all the time. And
It's pretty. Beautiful.
So I made that for Mama, and we put it on the Christmas tree. And when Christmas is over, we didn't want to put it away. And it's just so pretty. And so we use it for the hanger for the boxwood wreath.
It's a silver hanger in behind it.
Yeah, that's what it is. So it's not a cross hanger. It's a hanger with a cross. So, yeah, we've got it written down somewhere who sent it, but I do not know. But you see how pretty it does look like the hanger. I see why you thought that. It looks nice. Thank you for noticing. But yeah, that's what that is, Patricia.
I'm going to see if this is done.
Mama's brought that cornbread out early. She want to
How
check.
many minutes did you have on
It was 22. There's 7 more left, so.
Nope.
Ain't done, is it?
No, not
You rushing it, Mama. You rushing that cornbread. Is the stew done or the...
Yeah.
Sharon, that's what that is. This one is hung up with a bennett. There's a wreath hanger that goes behind the mirror now. So it won't fall.
Excuse me.
Bless you, Mama. Okay.
You
Thank
can
y'all for
check
noticing.
a carrot, a potato chunk here and see if it's
Well,
done.
throw it in that bowl and I'll check whatever you want me to.
There, check and see if those are done. Soft enough. I don't want to mushy.
I never want to eat an onion sandwich, Patty says. I only like the sweet ones, and I like it with mayonnaise. I watched Brenda Gant, she did it. And she said it was real good. And my granny used to eat them.
They soft?
Mm-hmm. And my granny used to eat them. I never did like them as a kid. I wouldn't eat onions for years. That works out perfect, Mama.
Good.
So stew's ready. And of course, here we are sitting waiting on that cornbread, just like you said.
Someone talked and didn't.
I talked for you because I knew what you said. My granny used to eat onion sandwiches just like Brenda Gant did. And as a kid, I always thought, oh, I would never eat that. And then after I got an adult, I saw Brenda Gant. She said, if you ain't tried it, it's good. And I thought, You know, I love onion on a hamburger, and sometimes it gets down to just the bun and about an onion, and it's good. So I went ahead and made me an onion sandwich after that, and I did like it too, and I thought I could eat that.
We used to take a biscuit, a cold biscuit, and go to the garden and get us a green onion and then eat that. That's good.
Mama Preston's got a feeling that cornbread's going to pop right out of there.
Oh, I hope so too. I got it in the oven this time. I didn't goof up. I'll take credit for it sticking the last time. But not that other time when it fell all apart.
People, you're only as good as your last pound of cornbread. And I've got some making up to do. Good afternoon from Florida, Joan. How are you? Oh, Betty says you could never put enough onion in there. I use butter and Duke's mayo and 1 egg in my cornbread.
I've never put mayo in my cornbread.
Andrea.
I've done biscuits before, but...
Huh. Andrea, that sounds good. Now, I put Duke's mayonnaise. Andrea, how much? Give me some stats here. So, you're talking about a cup of mayonnaise? A half cup? Good tablespoon? How much mayonnaise? I use butter, melted, and Duke's mayo, and 1 egg in my cornbread. So I'm on the egg. So how much butter and how you get it in there? Do you melt it or you grate it? And then the mayonnaise, you just put a good healthy serving in it. You know, people, we act like that sounds crazy to put mayonnaise in something, but mayonnaise is simply eggs and oil. You can put it in a cake. We've made mayonnaise cake before. Putting it in biscuits and cornbread don't sound that crazy to me. So, Andrea, give me some of them numbers, and we'll try it that way, and we'll try to remember your name. I'm horrible with names.
I am too.
Brahma's looking springtime. Love y'all. Link said. Link Miller's.
I always depended on your daddy to remember names for me and phone numbers. Like world's worst for both of them.
Thank you, Judith. That was sweet. I ain't gonna say it because her head. I don't want her head to get too big, Judith.
What did she say?
She said, "You pretty mama."
Oh, what did she say?
Mama's always beautiful, like the queen she is.
Ooh, I like that.
Say what I didn't want to say.
I really like that.
I'll hear that all week.
Treat me like a queen.
I thought I was.
Oh, you do. You're
Christine says sugar. Yeah, a little sugar. I did put it in there. Hello, John and Momma. Hey, Miss Lola. Hey, Mama. What do you call a rabbit with fleas? Oh, Lord.
A rabbit with fleas.
You got that one the other day.
I can't remember it though.
What's a flea?
A Bugs Bunny.
Right. My daughter-in-law uses Duke's mayonnaise in her cornbread in place of oil. No, Gene, I don't put any oil in mine.
Your daddy liked oil, greasy bread.
He liked bacon grease in it. It was greasy. We put oil in the pan, which I guess is the same as putting it in it. But, so how much mayonnaise does your daughter-in-law use, Gene? Egg and milk, Christine. I said buttermilk, Christine? Thanks so much, Stephanie. I agree. I don't know what someone said here. Use sweet milk in yours, friend. Well, I was blaming that on mine being all crumbly and not so moist. Less fat in it. I don't know that the other night. I do believe it's one of the worst cornbreads I ever made. Even the first cornbread I ever made. I think it will, Tana. It was the other day. That cornbread didn't taste bad that I made. It looked bad. But now it tasted good in that cornbread salad.
It was good as cornbread.
It's good. Sugar too, Yelly. Looks good, Mama. Beautiful, yummy, good. Okay. They had a catering business. I bet their food is amazing. We've catered before, Stephanie. Cooking big amounts is hard to get out of. Once you've worked in a restaurant or catered and done weddings and events, it's hard to scale down and do less. Mama?
Come on.
Oh, it looks so good. Here it is, folks. Test it, Mama.
Well, I believe that's just the cheesy part.
Yeah, and that's gonna have some goo.
Yeah,
because
it
of the
ain't no
cheddar.
dough on it.
I'm gonna
run this thing around.
We're gonna run the thing around it, folks.
Just to make
The
sure.
offset spatula. Oh, it's come. Oh, I've seen it lift. We have success, Houston. Oh, Mama, you've done good. You've done good.
Now let's see. Good luck, good luck.
Here we go.
There.
All
Let
the
your
ducks are in a
hands
row. Look at that. Oh, Mama, you all was right. You all was right. Mama, you did so good.
I didn't do it. You fixed cornbread.
Look at there, look at there. Now, folks, that's a pretty piece of cornbread. Now, it's a little darker than regular cornbread because it's got cheese and it's got all that other stuff in there. So it's almost like a cornbread quiche.
Cornbread quiche. You want this to get it out with?
Yeah. And Mama's brought out the fancy little chafing. We call these, not chafing, crafts. And she's brought out the fancy for the cornbread to sit in. Usually we get a plain old salsa.
You said get fancy.
Putting on the dial is what she's trying to do. My granny used to say that. You'd go to her house for birthday dinner and she'd say, we're eating out the skillet tonight, or we ain't trying to put on the dog. Now, where putting on the dog come in as meaning fancy, I don't know.
I don't know either, but that's what
That's
she
a
said.
southern saying. You'll hear it more places than here. Folks, here it is. Y'all get the first slice. Look at that. Now, that ain't jalapenos, but now let me tell you, I wouldn't care a bit to put a jalapeno or two in there. It would be so good. Mama, if I take all the seeds and the membranes out, I believe even you would like a little jalapeno in it.
Mm.
And she said, and if you try that, we'll have us a talk off camera.
Trying to burn me up.
Trying to burn me up. I ain't having it. Ain't that what you say, Mom?
Uh-huh.
There's that cornbread, folks. Go tell your neighbors, tell your friends to watch this one. If they watch that first one, I'd like to get my reputation back. I'd like to get my reputation back. Now, before y'all say that's too soupy, we know.
I won't clean this up.
We know what you all think about it because you tell us every time. But we like that.
You make it the way you like it.
We like that. That's what we want. We want a jus. Au jus. Ain't that right, Mom?
Yeah.
We don't want the thick. I don't even... Mama boiled the potatoes separate, but you dreamed them, didn't you?
Yeah. What I could have from them.
We boil our potatoes separate and drain them because we don't even want the starch from the potatoes in there. Nevertheless, a thickening slurry. We want that right there. My mom would say this is perfect.
Oh yeah, it's a good Sunday dinner.
And it's 2:17. That's not bad to come in with a whole pot of stew since 2 o'clock.
I know it.
What time was it?
I don't know. I didn't even look at the clock.
Been a little while, I guess. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for these precious hands that prepared it, dear Lord. I just pray that you'll watch over us, lead, guide, and direct us. Be with everyone here gathered and just put a hedge of protection around all of us and our families, dear Lord. Be with every prayer request, every need, those spoken and unspoken, dear Lord. And may everything we do, say, always honor and please you. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Now, Mama, I'm going for the cornbread.
Oh, I am too. That was good the other day.
Because I have no doubt this beef stew is delicious. But the cornbread is still to be determined.
It is good as that the other day.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Mama's spoken. I only have to taste it now. I take her word. She picky. Now I'm gonna tell you, she won't hurt your feelings outright unless you press her. She would say, "Well, it'll be good with this stew." But if she says it's good, she means it.
As June says, that's good cornbread, but it ain't as good as mine.
Mama, I'm gonna agree with you. It's just as good as the other night.
It's real good.
We call it hush puppy pone. I've never found a recipe or nothing for it, just something I made up. But it's mighty good, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Mexican cornbread, but it is like a big old pone of hush puppy, but you didn't have to deep fry little round cornbread balls.
And the stew is real good.
Oh, it's
flavored.
good. Perfect.
Really good.
The carrots and potatoes are so soft you can mash them with your tongue.
I didn't want them mushy, but
No, they're not.
them soft enough that you can eat them good.
I'm gonna eat this good too. How do y'all eat your green onions? You lay them on a plate and cut them like a lady or a gentleman? I ate mine like George Burns.
Just eat them.
I don't know how George Burns eat onions. I know how he smokes cigars. I love the greens. I love, especially Mama's out of the garden. Sometimes out of the store, they're not as good, but Mama's tender, newly peeled onions are always so tender. This one's got a little, the red ones have got a thicker hull than the green ones.
Well, they're more for eating like a big onion instead of green. The white ones are.
I mean, I can get
And
through
they've
it.
been out a while.
I can get through it, but it ain't like the little tender green ones. So you all, grab you some onion, grab you some cornbread, grab you some stew.
Just eat and
I love having green onions. Now, it's here and it'll be here to frost. We'll have fresh green onions right up into the heat of summer. But Mama keeps them out there in the shady area. And we even have them through fall, don't we?
until it freezes them out.
Good, and more good.
There's my whole big mouth.
No comment.
No comment, huh?
I'm going to pinch these and put it on top of my
Oh,
stew.
they're gonna finish it up.
Well, sure, Mama. We're putting on the diet. We're eating out of fancy cornbread dishes. I ain't never eat out of one of these for cornbread. Mama's getting fanciful. Look here. You can also just use a knife.
Yeah.
You want some?
No. I've onion enough, I think.
Well, this is an onion-filled meal.
Help a cold.
Yeah. Onions are just good for you in general. And you can put them on your feet when you've got a fever. You can do all kinds of stuff with an onion.
That's something I've never done, though, is put onions on my feet. I put a big side, but never onions.
I've heard you can just lay an onion in a dish beside your bed, cut it, and lay it there. If you have a cold or a fever or something, and it'll pull it out. I've heard that, Mama.
They're good for you.
Folks, thank you for waiting to see the cornbread. I'm glad it turned out. I'd hate for you to waited and got some bad cornbread today. This beef stew is delicious, and this cornbread will sop it up so good. That's the way I like to do it. So there it is, folks. That's lunch for us. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here.
And thank you for waiting all that time.
Thank you for liking, following, and sharing us. We're growing steadily. We're not the fastest growing page on Facebook.
No, we're sure not.
But we just creeping along like a beautiful morning glory or something. Y'all have a blessed night, blessed evening. Lord willing, we'll see tomorrow, and who knows, we may have leftovers or we may
Yeah,
cook.
looks like we're gonna have leftovers.
Sometimes we'll skip a night and cook, and then we'll have leftover another night. This might be saved till Wednesday night.
No, it might. It's just going what we have to get in.
According to what Mama says she wants to eat. She's the boss
It's pretty
around here.
good right now.
She's the boss.
We ate that cornbread and macaroni and cheese yesterday for lunch when everything was going on, and it come in handy and very good.
Very
so
good.
it didn't go to waste.
No waste. All right, Mama. You got anything you want to add?
No.
We'll see y'all tomorrow, Lord willing. Who knows? We might cook again. Bye, y'all.
Bye, Mama. God bless you all. Bye.